Yeah, I'm gonna be stalking in the background. You guys, are you recording already?
I am so recording right now. This is Ellie Varner. Run away.
No way that's a real puppy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Madi Torres here with one of my favoriteest people in the world.
Oh my God, Penguin.
No, it's my daughter. It's Michaela Lovely from the Michaela Lovely Experience. She's crazy.
Because you're my mother.
I know. So, okay, y'all. The reason why I am making this video today is because you guys seen what happened on the last video when I was talking about taking yourself to hell. Did I tell you what happened when I did the video taking yourself to hell? I did a whole video and I was talking about a lot of really cool stuff, and then YouTube just erased it.
Girl, no.
And so I've gotten many requests, and I thank you all very much for your interest in me and this topic. And the topic is taking yourself to hell. Michaela, do you know what that means, to take yourself to hell?
When you, like if you don't know all of the facts of a situation that you're in, you can assume without having all of the information, and assuming, your mind is like crazy stuff, so you could assume something that's like way far from the truth, so from what's really happening, so you're just taking yourself to hell thinking that what could be happening is not even really happening.
Well, that's one thing. That's one way of taking yourself to hell. Another, what I'm really referring to is people that are constantly, whether they know it or not, whether it's true or not, like, you know, let's say, for example, I'll give you an example that I can definitely relate to. You know, somebody breaks up with you, right? And now, you know, it's over, you know, maybe the person cheated on you or whatever it was, and the bottom line is that now your relationship is over, right? But what happens is that people will start thinking about all of the things and the woulda, shoulda, couldas, and you know what happened, and wondering what they could have done, and you know all of these things. That's just one example, because taking yourself to hell is anything that is keeping you in a low vibration, in a vibration where you're feeling stress or fear or pain or anger, any of those lower vibratory feelings, emotions. That is, it's hell. I mean, you don't want to be, you don't want to be like stressed out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and stress, first of all, is the #1 killer. Second of all, it's something that you impose on yourself. And I mean, it's easy for us to impose the stress on ourselves because we're used to, you know, the way that our society works. There's certain things that you're supposed to be worried about. Like, for example, your rent. You got to pay your rent. Now, I know that this may sound crazy, but for real, y'all, if you cannot pay your rent, if you do not have a job, I understand that is a stressful situation. Believe you me, I understand. Yes, believe you me. But if there is nothing in the moment that you can do about that situation, it is not worth you thinking about, oh my gosh, I don't have a job, oh my gosh, you know, what am I going to do? It's, you know, if there's, because see, what happens is when you're in that mode, you can't create. When you're in fear mode, you cannot work from up here and be elevated and create. You can't do that. That's how come, you know, our whole system has this fear campaign. They want everybody to be scared so that nobody is using their creativity, so nobody is elevating. So if there's nothing that you could do about the situation immediately, your now is very important. So you have to work on doing things so that you can elevate your vibration. You have to work on creating other thoughts that are going to lead to better thoughts so that you can start creating a better situation for yourself. You cannot control the things that happen in your life, but you can control the way that you react to them. So if you have a situation, again, you lost a job, you don't have any money, the rent is due, and you don't know what you're going to do. The solution is not worrying about what you don't have. The solution is to be able to take yourself out of the situation and find thoughts, find a place for you to be. I'm not talking about physically, because obviously if you ain't got money for rent, you're going to have to physically find a place to move. But that's not what I'm saying. If you have faith in who you are, I mean, and your power, and you recognize your power, there is nothing that you can't do, be, or have. So the first step is taking yourself out of hell. The first step is making sure that every time that you feel that you're going into a situation in your mind where it's like depressing and you're just thinking about, oh, woe is me, why me, and oh my God, and I ain't got no job, and I don't know where I'm gonna get the rent from, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it. I mean, doing that's not going to change the situation, right? So the best thing to do is, in the moment, take a look around you and focus on what it is that you have, because yeah, the rent might be due and you might not be able to pay, but right now you have a place where you're staying. So that moment you're able to re-energize right from that moment. You can switch it up just like that. If you're grateful for being in the space that you're in, and you can show gratitude for that and appreciate yourself in that moment, immediately your vibe is going to shift, and immediately you will start attracting other things. Things will start opening up. That's your flow. That's how you get your flow. So once you're flowing in this good vibration and you're having these good thoughts, I'm still alive, I'm breathing, I'm here, I'm not, my legs aren't broken, my arms, I have my health. So now you have other things that you could be grateful for, and just being grateful already elevates the vibration. So with just starting like that, it can go on and on and on, and that's the way that you take yourself out of hell. It's easier said than done, because I'm one of those people that when stuff happens, I'm sitting there, I was, but I'm not anymore. I used to take myself to hell all the time. And there are times now where I take myself there and I have to say, stop. You know what I'm saying? Change it up. You're taking yourself, what in the Sam hell are you laughing at while I'm doing my very serious video about taking yourself to hell? Are you laughing at how crazy you look?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, do you have any questions about taking yourself to hell? Any comments? Did you get a better understanding of what I was talking about?
Yeah.
She wasn't even listening, y'all. She would not
even listen.
I was totally see, that's what happened when you have children.
I was totally listening to you.
When you have children and you're saying something, they don't listen. They don't care.
Mama was listening to you. You were talking about if you can't pay the rent and you ain't got no money and you feel you ain't got nothing, then you have to look on the bright side and be like, listen, I'm alive, I could be dead, my legs could be broken, I could be paralyzed through my whole body. So you gotta focus on the good, because good energies make good things happen and bad energies make nothing happen.
Make bad things happen.
Make bad things happen for you.
That was very good.
I told you I was listening, doubting your girl.
Yes, well, that's what happens, because I'm telling you, she's a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So that's it. That's us. It's Mari Torres and Michaela Levy. That's my baby. She's gonna be a big girl in January.
I'm already a big girl.
14. She's gonna be 15 in January.
That's Mama's baby.
Okay, y'all. Adios.